From this day forward, I'ma ink my pen. Watch it bleed from the tip on the paperback pad. 30 rhyme schemes on that hard, clean white.
What up, fam? It is officially Halloween day and we are in Boston, Massachusetts. We are about to head out to Salem to go see some of like the places where Hocus Pocus was, and to go see where the witches trials were and visit the House of the Seven Gables. So I'm really excited about that. My sister went ham on my makeup, and if you guys want to see what the horns that she made and stuff, how the pictures came out, follow me on Instagram. They are amazing. She did such a good job. I have one eye one color and one eye the other color. If you do know what that's from, holla at me in the comments section. You're an OG. But for now, I'm starving. We haven't eaten. It's like noon already because we spent all day doing this, but let's go. We are officially in Salem. What's in there? Let's go see what's in there. Guys, so we are in Salem and it is insane. Literally everybody here is dressed up. Like, they go all out dressed up and I love it. It's absolutely so much fun. We want to go do really witchy things. So far we've gone into 2 witch shops, and we want to go see like all the tours available. If we can't finish it today, we'll probably come back tomorrow and do it again. But yeah, I'm really loving it. Look at everybody, so committed. So cool. Ooh, Zoltar. I've never actually done one of these.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
An ancient proverb for you from the great Zoltar. Be happy while you're living, for you're a long time dead. After all, you only live once, no? Give Zoltar more money, and I will give you more wisdom for your journey.
Take it. Yep, exactly.
Oh.
That's exactly
What?
The Pope is out. They have a whole alley full of haunted houses everywhere. It's so cool. Guys, this is the line for the Salem Witch Museum. So we're about to go into the Salem Witch Museum, but they don't allow photography or any video while we're in there. A lot of the places here don't allow photography or videos while you're here, so I can't show you guys how cool it is to go inside these little shops and like all the amazing things that they have, but I promise you it's super worth it to come to Salem for Halloween. Everybody's in the spirit and dressed up, and it's just really cool. So we're about to head into the Salem Witches Museum, and I'll let you guys know how it is when I come out. What up, fam? It is officially day 2 in Salem, Massachusetts. We are heading back to Salem today because yesterday, because of all the Halloween crazy stuff, we weren't able to do like a Bewitched tour, which is something we really wanted to do. Also, I forgot to give you guys the review of the Salem Witches house. If you already know a little bit about like what happened during the witch trials and John Proctor and the Putnam family, and you've read a little bit of Nathaniel Hawthorne, then I probably wouldn't recommend going because it's just really repetitive and there's not anything really new that you would really need to learn while you're in there. So me personally, if you know, because I obviously knew about stuff like that, so me personally, I wouldn't have paid if I would have known what was in there. But like I said, they don't allow like any photography or video or anything like that. So it was $13 per person, and you go in, it's a little show with like the wax figures and a voice narrating the story. And then you go into another place where it's kind of like on the wall, it's like a timeline, and they kind of walk you through the timeline. But again, it's, you know, a really cool experience to be in Salem just alone. But yeah, so now we are headed back to Salem to do the Bewitched tour, which is a walking tour. I'm not a big fan of tours usually, but we're gonna go and then we're gonna see what else we get into. Let's go to explore the little last bit of Salem. I just broke a whole ass mirror. 7 years of bad luck. Guys, also, if you come to Boston, we're staying in Revere, Massachusetts, and we take the train, which is coming, and a bus to get to Salem for $2. If you were to take like an Uber or a Lyft, it would cost you anywhere from $30 to $50 depending on the time of day. So you save a lot of money by taking public transportation if you wake up early and leave on time. God. What up, fam? Day 2 in Salem. Oh, don't want to die. Gotta watch for them cars. Okay, let me go first. We are at the Witch Dungeon Museum. Let me show y'all. We are at the Witch Dungeon Museum. So on these very grounds, a lot of witches were imprisoned here at the dungeon. A lot of them died, including a man that didn't confess to witch hunting, and he was actually pressed to death. If you don't know what that means, it's basically like a sandwich with a human in the middle, and they keep adding weight like boulders and rocks until your ribs collapse and all your bones crush. Yeah. So if they didn't confess, a lot of times they were thrown in here or sentenced to death. I'm not trying to, you know, but would you confess? Would you, just to like be alive and just be like, fuck y'all, fine, I'm a witch, fucking forgive me, bye? Or would you be like, no, fuck y'all, I'm not a witch, y'all can motherfucking kill me, I'm coming back for all of y'all? Yeah? And then kill all of them one by one? No, it's not a murder thing? Okay. What up, fam? So we are beaded and ready to start our Bewitched tour here in Salem. So we're gonna wait for the tour guide and everybody else to get here, and then we're gonna go look at some really cool things and learn some really awesome stories. You ready? Let's go.
Bette Midler drag queens. It was awesome.
Yes.
And they're still wandering around too. Now, of course, that's not this building. This is the 4th building to stand here. When they built the church for the 4th time, they split with the Daniel Lowen Company. Now, they don't use it as a church anymore, but they do host wedding receptions up top. I'll admit I get a real kick out of it. When I'm walking by on a Friday or Saturday night, there's disco lights blasting, loud music blaring. It's like, oh my gosh, if these Puritans could see their first church. It's all fun and games until his wife Martha gets accused. She's accused, is thrown in jail, and he has to be put in jail with her to keep her company. Judges say no. So legend has it, his final words were, "Damn you, Corwin, I damn Salem," and he dies. Of course, every bad thing that happens in Salem after that day, curse of Giles Corey, exactly. When those ports failed in the 1830s, Giles Corey. When that great fire starts in 1914, Giles Corey. In fact, 6 nuns from St. John's Church behind us reported seeing the apparition of an old man howling and screaming in this graveyard. That great fire will start the very next day. So legend has it, if you see the ghost of Giles, it's an omen for bad things to come.
Hey guys, so it's freezing, but we just finished the tour, and honestly the tour was absolutely amazing. I 100,000% recommend it. Our tour guide was Sarah, and we did the Bewitched After Dark tour, but we did the 3 o'clock one, and she was absolutely great. Although there are really awesome like museums and places that you can go, like the Salem Witch Museum, and they have the Witch Dungeon Museum, and all these museums, if you just take a tour, and I'm not a tour person at all, 100%. I hate doing tours. I like doing my own thing, exploring my own way, learning my own, you know, researching, doing my own thing. I hate tours. But if you come to Salem, doing a tour is a must. There's a bunch of things that you would miss if you didn't have a tour guide. So there's a bunch of cool tours. I personally recommend Sarah because she was really cool. She was funny. It was interesting. Even though it was cold, we weren't miserable. So we are headed to get some warm drinks at the O, also known as the Opus, which was recommended to us by Sarah, our tour guide. So we're headed there right now. Yo, I always get seated by her, always. It's my dog. What up, fam? So I am no longer in Salem, but it was an amazing trip. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. Also, if you haven't watched, we snuck into the Hawthorne Hotel, which is one of America's most haunted hotels. If you haven't watched it, make sure to go into my videos and give it a try. Check it out. It was a really good time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the red button. Hit the notification. Stupid. God, I hate you, idiot. I hate you. I'm filming. How long were you down there waiting for me to freaking idiot? My goal is to try to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could really help us out with that, that'd be really great. As always, I post videos every Wednesday. Don't mind this little white thing. I got a cold sore as I'm really trying to fight not getting sick. But anyways, catch me next time for some more shenanigans. Until then, remember to always keep adding color to your canvas. Be brave, be kind, y viva la vida. Bye.